Welcome back, my Libras. So, your angel numbers for this month are listed on your screen. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your first question. So, you guys wanted to know what's causing your indecisiveness when it comes to a love situation and how do you decide? So, Spirit is encouraging you guys to visualize the type of partnership you see yourself in. What does that feel like for you? What does that look like? Once you come up with that plan, you need to start to affirm it. You need to speak it over your life. And then you need to start taking the necessary actions towards making that happen for yourself. When it comes to partnerships, Spirit is saying that you guys need someone who's not only your lover, but your friend. You also need to be able to trust this person and to work together with this person as well. You need to find someone who aligns with your goals and your vision for your future. As of right now, I do feel like you guys are in fact involved in a third party situation. And you may have reached out to close friends, family members, or spiritual advisors for assistance or some sort of insight on making a decision. However, Spirit is saying that the power lies within yourself. You are the magician over your life. So everything you need to make this decision is already within yourself. You just have to put it to work. It's possible that you are involved with someone who lacks compassion. This person comes across as being very overbearing, maybe even like an authority figure. So it's possible that you see this person as less of a romantic partner, and maybe they're coming across as more of a parent figure to you at this point. If so, I do see them being emotionally detached and very critical of you as well. They can also be very arrogant. So it's time for you to really get in tune with your heart and your soul and figure out exactly where you want to be, okay? In doing so, I see you guys removing whatever attachments you may have to this person and moving forward. Some of you may also need to release whatever fears you're holding on to, okay? In moving forward, it may be easier said than done. You may have to hit a very low point before you can get out of this. So you may hit a point where you feel depressed, or you feel like you can hardly function, or you're not really able to achieve your goals or to focus, and you realize you can no longer continue to use one relationship to cope for what you truly want on a heart level and what you need on a soul level. So I do see a lot of you guys possibly relocating. Again, this may take some time. You may hit a low before you can reach a high, okay? So in relocating or moving or leaving a situation behind, I do see the universe blessing you. I see you coming into yourself, coming into your power. I see you being more creative. I see you trusting in the flow of things, and I see you growing, okay? And there's someone that you may have a new start with as well. Someone who's had a major effect on you, someone that you really can't shake. I do feel like you've been thinking about this person, daydreaming about being with this person, visualizing this person, but Spirit is saying it's time for you to act on a dream. If you want to see results, you have to put your feet to the pavement and you have to start putting forth the initiative. So they're saying everything that you're seeing in your inner world is possible in your physical world. So make it happen, okay? So moving forward, when it comes to whether or not you're meant to remain single at this time and work on yourself, I do feel like there are some deeper rooted issues that have to be addressed. This can also stem from childhood. So the reason why you may have experienced, rocky relationships, or maybe the reason why you are so unsure of yourself is because of a certain experience as a child, or because of the relationships you've seen growing up. So there's a need to really focus on your own emotional self and well-being at this time before moving on. You need to really dig deep into yourself and figure out what is it that you need to heal? What is it that you need to address? What is it that you need to release? There could be a deeper rooted issue with a family member, whether it's a parent or both of your parents, whether it's a grandparent or siblings. There's someone that you need to forgive, okay? I always say this, but we do learn our first love language through watching our parents, you know. Whether you realize it or not, we do eventually grow up to date our parents. So there's a need for you to address that, you know, heal it, and then go ahead and release it as well. If there is some sort of divide between you and a parent or a sibling, you could be withholding affection from them at this time. You could be ignoring them if they are in fact trying to reach out to you or get back in your good graces. A lot of you guys could be disengaged or just not interested in mending that bond or that relationship at this time. This can also apply to a romantic relationship. Because of your issues from your past or from your upbringing, you may have a hard time with really accepting people or allowing people in completely. Okay, so again, that has to be addressed before you can have a healthy relationship with anybody else. Have patience with yourself. I'm not saying you have to remain single, but I'm saying you need to do some inner work if you want a successful relationship. So Spirit is saying, have patience. Don't worry. Don't rush it. Be kind to yourself. Allow your process to do what it needs to do. So during this time, you need to also come up with a plan for yourself. What is your next step of your life? Through these experiences, you have grown wiser, and through the next experiences or phases of your life, you will be forced to face your truth. You will be forced to put it all out on the table. You will be forced to be upfront with yourself as well as other people, and you're going to require that from other people as well. You're not going to allow people to play games with you anymore. You're not going to allow people to lie to you or get away with certain things. I feel like you're going to hold people accountable, and I feel like people are going to start to respect that and understand that about you. So you're going to see people for who they are as well. You're going to know when someone has hidden intentions. It's going to be very difficult for people to pull one or get one over on you. So I see you becoming more direct, more bold when it comes to what you want, what you need, and what you desire. You're also going to be more realistic when it comes to your expectations when it comes to love. I see a lot of regrets as well regarding a past situation. I see you wishing that things may have been different between you and someone else. Someone's having a very hard time with accepting a past breakup or getting over someone, whether this is you or the other person. Someone's ready to acknowledge their mistakes. Someone wants to communicate. Someone wants to reach out. Someone wants to come back together. There's a lot of guilt here. There's a lot of frustration here. There's a lot of disappointment. And someone's trying to work up the strength to express that to you. This could be your energy, or this could be the other person's energy as well. So this is also about them facing their own personal truth. So you both can be going through some sort of healing separately, however that's going to change. And I do see you guys coming together, okay? So Spirit is saying that you guys need to make sure that you are reflecting on your decisions before making any final moves. Make sure you are listening to your intuition and trusting yourself, okay? If you were in fact in a controlling relationship or a toxic relationship where you felt like you couldn't be yourself, you couldn't express yourself, and you had no freedom, I do see you removing yourself from that situation. This can also represent you releasing bondage from maybe even like your childhood, something that's, you know, kept you or held you back for a long time. So you may be coming out of that as well. I just see you freeing yourself. I see you being liberated. I see you rejoicing, you know, moving into happier times. But understand that it's going to require that what's old fall away from you first. So I see a change of plans. I see something switching suddenly, something falling apart, you know, you having to go through certain challenges and you having to release what no longer serves your highest good. Whatever falls away from you at this time, allow it to fall away. Understand that once everything is cleared out, you're going to be left with something better, okay? So surrender to your experience. In doing so, I see a soulmate coming in. I see a connection coming in. I see you mending some sort of broken bond with a romantic partner. I see you guys also being happy together and moving things forward, but your work isn't over because although you have, you know, a more optimistic outlook on love and more faith when it comes to the future, there's still some emotional baggage that has to be released. Okay? So open your heart. You're going to have to work on letting love in again. So I'm going to go ahead and get deeper into this situation. The extended version of your reading will be in a description box below, as well as the comment section below. It can also be located through my website, along with contacting me for a private reading, and that's through LaDivination.com. Thank you guys so much to everyone who participated in my survey on Instagram. I appreciate you all. Remain in high spirits. Do not allow fear to get the best of you right now. Again, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Until next time.